Welcome back. I'm Dewayne Cook, and here's what's cooking in sports. The Florida softball team is currently on a 7-game winning streak and is going for its second SEC Series sweep in a row against the Kentucky Wildcats. Florida took the first 2 games of the series 1-0 and 6-3. Now, Lauren Hager has been a major key to the current winning streak for the Gators. She hit her 65th career home run in the orange and blue yesterday. That homer ties her for most in Gator softball history with Megan Bush. First pitch is scheduled for 7 o'clock, but keep an eye on the weather because that could put a damper on things tonight. Over on the men's side, the Gator baseball team completed its first SEC Series sweep of the season yesterday over the South Carolina Gamecocks. The bats are what did it for the Gators. Let's take a look at the stats from the previous 4 games. The Gators as a team were hitting an abysmal 198 at the plate, scoring 12 runs with 2 home runs. The pitching wasn't that great either, as they held a 6 earned run average. Now, in their last 4 games, the Gators have completely turned it around, hitting .420 at the plate, scoring an astounding 60 runs with 14 homers. The pitching staff also benefited from the offensive fireworks. They had an earned run average of 3. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the Gators completed the sweep of the South Carolina Gamecocks, outscoring SC 38-10. Newly named SEC Player of the Week, J.J. Schwartz, continued his power streak at the plate with 3 homers over the weekend, and Harrison Bader chipped in 2 of his own as well. While the law of averages says that the Gators can't possibly keep this type of offensive production going, don't tell that to this team.
I'd definitely say it's the way we handle it at the plate, and then adversity, like you said, we didn't play well in Missouri. But, you know, it's baseball. You're going to face adversity and just come out every day, work hard, and get better every day.
Gators hit the road tomorrow for the final game in the Sunshine Series with the Florida State Seminoles in Tallahassee. Florida has not lost at Dick Howser Stadium since 2011, and they beat the Noles last year 8-0. Over in football, the Gators wrapped up spring ball with the orange and blue game on Saturday. Now, the team will have to wait until August before strapping on the pads again, but the summer is a very important time for development. Everyone's eyes were on the quarterback battle, and both had their ups and downs throughout the game. Will Greer finished 8 for 11 with 136 yards, while Treon Harris 6 for 10 with 94 yards and a touchdown. According to Coach McElwain, the race for the starting quarterback position still has a long way to go.
We'll look at the video. The guys will, work this summer and come back in the fall, and I'm just excited those 2 guys are here.
The Gators' first game will be on September 5th when they host the New Mexico State Aggies. Over in basketball, the Florida Gators made some coaching staff changes over the weekend. Assistant coach Matt McCall is headed to Chattanooga, Tennessee to be the head coach of the Mocs. His departure opened the door for former Florida assistant and recently fired Alabama head coach Anthony Grant to return to Gainesville. The last time Grant was on staff at Florida, the Gators won the national title in the 2005-2006 season. Craig Wood in 1948, Arnold Palmer in 1960, Jack Nicklaus in 1972, and most recently Raymond Floyd in 1976. Those 4 are now joined by 21-year-old sensation Jordan Spieth as the only 5 to ever win the Masters wire-to-wire. Spieth finished with a remarkable score of 18 under par as he became the 2nd youngest player ever to win the Masters behind Tiger Woods in 1997. Spieth also set a new Masters record as he totaled 28 birdies through his first 4 rounds. That's it for sports. We'll have one last look at the weather forecast after the break. Stay with us.